36 kickoffs for Florida State, 36 touchbacks. They won the toss and deferred. And Pitt will start on the 25 with a true freshman. Heinzel on the rollout and throws complete to Reed for a first down. Florida State will rush 4. Heinzel sitting in the pocket, just going to check it down here. And down the sideline is Reed with Reed in the backfield next to Heinzel. Now it's another pass play. Now Heinzel steps up, got the first down. Goff in as the Wildcat quarterback. And actually it's Deuce Spann that gets the snap.
I'll count with him. Goff gets a key block. And you'll see Spann just follow him. Really good job by the running back. Undersized 195. Gets a key initial block right there in the hole on Omar Graham. And just enough for Spann to pick up a third, fourth down.
9 rushes, 5 pass plays. And now Turner in trouble in the backfield. Able to break a tackle inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown Pitt. What an opening drive for the Panthers on the road in Tallahassee. With a true freshman quarterback march right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after makes it 7-0. He'll throw it here though on third down. Backing up, trying to see over the defense at 5'10". Now he'll take off and throw it late. A deep ball downfield and a flag is thrown. Pass was incomplete. Trying to hit Deuce Robinson, but that's a smart play by Castellanos. Hoping to get a pass interference call, and he did. Rashad Battle, the guilty man.
And Rashad Battle just really never gets turned around. He's in good position, trying to deal with the very talented
defense. Number 15. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Sawchuk up the gut, gets the first down and more. Spins out of a tackle. Inside the 15. Castellanos will keep it. He stumbles and then gets drilled at the 1-yard line.
Defense off balance.
Here's Sawchuk. Keeps the legs moving. Pushback, though. He did not get in. It'll be third down and goal. Castellanos under center here. And Holmes takes the pitch. And it's going to be close. No signal just yet. Now there is. It's a touchdown for Florida State. Carry all year for Holmes in his second score.
They were overloaded to the left side. We take a look. Yeah, it looks like that football. He's over the goal line. Overloaded to the left side. They move Medley over there, outside. Run right behind him. Get just enough push movement off the back of Jacob Rizzi.
Certainly was. And the big play was the pass interference that kept the drive alive on third down by Rashad Battle and the team leader. Heinzel climbing the pocket, and he had Turner wide open down the sideline, but a missed Pitt program. In terms of leadership and confidence, nice catch that time by
to be able to corral this pass and bring it in, but a big shot delivered here by Rawls. Couldn't turn
for the end of the quarter. They were going to. It appeared, but ran out of time. 1 quarter in the books in Tallahassee. The second quarter, they have a third down and 2 at the 36 of Florida State. On the option, it's a shovel pass to the tight end Overman. First down to the 24 for a gain of 12. Heinzel taking a shot, got a man, and it's caught for a touchdown by Desmond Reed. Touchdown of 2025 after missing the last 2 games due to injury. And Butkowski makes it 14-7. Keziah Holmes, nice jump cut in the hole. Inside the 40 before he's pushed back. Here comes an end around, and Pitt read it beautifully. Kyle Lewis with the takedown of Danzy back near midfield.
One of the best linebackers in college football. Kyle Lewis off the edge, works inside, and a sure tackler.
So first punt of the game. Max Chiamento punted 4 times last week after just 4 punts in his first 4 games. Kenny Johnson waiting for it inside his 10. And he decides to field it on his 1-yard line. Back to back for Florida State.
Mention of Desmond Reed out.
Yeah, empty backfield for Heinchel on 3rd down and 6. Heinchel with time, takes off, a ton of green in front of him, and Heinchel dives to the 22. Blitz coming up the middle, Heinchel sacked back inside the 20-yard line.
With a big stop.
Jocko just got the punt away. Florida State was awfully close to blocking that. Lucas backed away, and it takes a sideways bounce. And Pitt will down it around the Florida State 38.
They've been FaceTiming with him nearly every night, so a huge special moment yesterday.
Yeah, and this pass was dumped off near
shoulders, comebacks to him outside.
Pressure up the middle. It's a screen to Sawchuk, and Sawchuk's got the first down. Stumbled. Florida State going with tempo. Castellano setting up the deep ball, and the ball is caught for a touchdown by Danzy. Castellanos bounces back with a home run ball.
But Georgia-Oklahoma coming up soon is going to really test them.
And here's a little trickery, a flea flicker. Heinchel just has to check it down out in space to Williams. And for Florida State just tied the game. Heinchel flushed out of the pocket, hoists it deep into double coverage. And it's intercepted. Earl Little Jr. comes up with the pick. Castellanos, wide receiver screen to Danzy, who had the touchdown catch. And he
can read the playmaker for this offense. Such a matchup problem on the backfield.
On the rollout, Heinchel. And another interception. Picked off by Edwin Joseph. And out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Back-to-back picks by the true freshman. To work with Florida State from its 12. Castellanos. Everybody covered. Long throw. And it's Danzy again making the catch and breaking free. At the 39. Castellanos has to step up and take off. And he's tackled. Castellanos back to throw. And now throws it over the middle, complete inside the 30. Alive. Pressure off the edge. Castellanos trying to avoid the sack and throws it up for grabs. And it's caught for a touchdown. Landon Thomas bails out Castellanos to put FSU in front with 6 seconds to go. 2 touchdowns here in the first half. A little bit of an answered prayer on the last. Heinchel got off to a good start, but then the back-to-back kicks. Because of the penalty by Pitt, they had to kick from the 20. And here's Lucas on the return, going to give Florida State very good field position up to the 44. They need more of that. They're in the top 10 in sacks, hits, tackles for a loss. Did not get a ton of pressure in the first half.
There's 2 tackles for loss for a team that averaged over 9 a game.
Castellanos to the air, in trouble again, and he's able to escape and finally goes down to the
3 red zone interceptions. Part of what cost him his job, that a costly interception at the end of that first half day.
Desmond Reed runs the ball on first down and gains his belt. Even if Heinchel struggles, the coaches believe he's their guy. In trouble is Reed in the backfield, cannot get away from James Williams. Alabama, but losses to Virginia and Miami, trying to get their season back on track, and they give up a long play. Desmond Reed is free inside the 40, and they finally get to him at the 30-yard line.
Back in the motion, they know this is zone coverage. Desmond Reed's going to do a really good job sitting down in that zone, that soft spot. Mason Heinchel wisely gets the ball to 0, and you see the speed in the open field after the catch.
He's a running back, and he did that 3 times a year ago. Now it's Boozy Turner, true freshman, who had a touchdown in the first quarter. There's a flag down as he is dropped after a pickup of 5. Looked like Florida State got a hand upstairs there towards the face mask. Andrel Desir.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense number 93. The penalty is half the distance to the goal line. Automatic first down.
Inside the 15. Pump fake. Heinzel in trouble. And he gets walloped back at the 16 for a sack. Syracuse before that. 2nd and 14. One-on-one coverage. A back shoulder throw. And it's incomplete.
Watch our new work. We haven't called Johnson's name. I mean, he tugs the jersey and pulls back. I think Kenny Johnson, I think he's got quite the gripe there on that.
I'm with you. That's a miss.
Reed is in the backfield.
Heinzel in trouble. Gets away from one man. Keeps the play alive. Throwing into the end zone for the touchdown. He finds Desmond Reed alone in the end zone. What a play by the True Frosh.
Heinzel feels this pressure. Going to work away. Now watch Des Reed just continue to find space. Works to that open grass. And then Heinzel almost sidearm flips it over the defender and hits his running back in the back of the end zone.
Castellanos did it in the first half, and now it's Heinzel and Florida in the rivalry game at the end of the year. Sidearm throw behind Jalen Lucas. And Keziah Holmes pinballs off defenders. There's a penalty marker down. I was going to say, Dusty, even the pass plays on this drive look like run plays. Just screens trying to get out of Castellanos' hand quickly as there's an injured Florida State offensive lineman. Richie Leonard, their left guard. They're already without Micah Pettis, their right tackle.
10-yard penalty. Second down.
And Luke Petty.
They told us to locate the quarterback after the reception. I located the quarterback, Dave.
Did you get flagged? Here is Douglas on the tight end. First field goal attempt for either team. Jake Weinberg from 34 yards. 5 of 6 on the season. Pitt blocked a punt in the first half, and they're very good at blocking kicks in general under Pat Narduzzi. They can't get to that one, and the kick is perfect from Weinberg.
And the amount of belief they have in their young quarterback is immense.
Heinzel on 2nd and long, takes off, and he's got a ton of room. Heading for the sideline, out of bounds at the 46. Everybody covered. Heinzel in trouble, and he throws the ball forward as he was about to go to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Boy, he is very fortunate that he didn't get sacked. The question is where he threw the ball. Was there an offensive player around there other than the offensive lineman?
Watch,
there goes the flag. It's going to be grounding.
Had to be grounding. It's Daryl Desir,
Attention to
the other twin brother.
Offense number 6. It's a loss of down foul at the spot of the foul. 3rd down.
I mean, it had to be, Dave. That's my question. Was his knee down whenever he was retreating? I think knee's down.
Yeah.
I think it has to be.
The spot was going to be anyway with a penalty or the sack. Heinzel in trouble again. And he's just going to run. And this will allow the punter to try to pin Florida State. Final minute of the 3rd quarter. Florida State up 3. Another handoff. Sawchuk as Florida State starts the lead.
Who are you really? We're going to find out a lot about this team here in this 4th quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground once again. Sawchuk make that Coma, bouncing it to the outside and getting a
play action's coming at some point. They're going to take their shot.
Not here. Chroma looking for room, stays in play, and then a flag comes down. Battle shoved the running back Chroma out of bounds. This is going to be on Florida State.
Offensive holding number 67. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Holmes finds a lane, but that hole closes at midfield. So just a 3-yard run, and the ball came out. Holmes lost the ball, and Pitt has it. A turnover at midfield by Florida State. Ball at the 14 of Florida State. It is Turner. Finds a lane and picks up 5 down to the 9. Here in the 4th. Heinzel to the air, surveying the defense, backing up, And now sprinting. Heading for the sideline. And Heinzel in trouble. Escapes. Being chased at the 20. And the pass just off the mark. He's 10 of 11 on the year. And we are tied at 24.
Third down moment.
No Randy Pittman. No Deuce Robinson. On the rollout, Castellanos. Gonna keep it. And he runs out of room. Heinzel delivers into Florida State territory is Kenny Johnson, and Johnson stays in bounds before he's finally not.
And no Des Reed in the game right now, still over on the sidelines.
Yeah, that's Goff, the running back, next to Heinzel. They only rush 4. Heinzel finds a receiver. West Virginia ended up losing, though. Pitt did in overtime. 34-yard try. And that is good. We got a new team in front here with Pitt taking the 27-24 lead after trailing by 7. They blitz. Castellanos spins away from pressure. Long throw. Incomplete. Tried to hit Makai Danzy right at the sticks. Sean Lee Jr., true freshman corner in coverage. And Florida State goes 3 and out again.
Boys, a long throw over on the outside. That pressure comes. Thomas Castellanos spins out of it again. And it's a long throw. How about the plant and drive by the true freshman, Sean Lee, to come contest that catch by Danzy. I think Danzy could have made a play on it.
Play action. Heinzel unloads, and it's pulled in for a first down. Poppy Williams
on this drive.
The 18-year-old who replaced veteran Eli Holstein last game at quarterback. He'll take off here and a ton of room. Heinzel fumbles the ball, and it somehow pinballs forward to a Pitt player. Recovered by Turner. They actually ended up getting about 7 or 8 yards more.
The biggest plays of this game.
Heinzel to throw, pressure up the middle. Heinzel dumps it off to Turner. And Turner breaks tackles and gets a into the end zone. Turner with the Pitt touchdown. It's a 2-possession. Butkowski makes it 34-24. Performance by Florida State today. And Castellanos in trouble. He gets rid of it at the last second as he was being spun down. 4-man rush this time. Castellanos from the pocket, airing it out. He's got a man, and it's caught inside the 10. Danzy, touchdown, Florida State. The Noles are not done yet. They go back to 2023 against Southern Miss. So Weinberg makes it a 3. Sidewinder, and it is recovered by Pitt. Florida State was waiting for that ball to cross the 45. It had to go 10 yards, and it was just spinning like... About 2 on the play clock. Heinzel takes a knee. What a win for Pitt, but the story nationally will be another loss for Florida State. 3 straight defeats for a team that all of a sudden, after the shocking win over Bama, people were talking about again as a playoff contender. But really the last 3 weeks, they've shown who they are. Now 0-3 in conference play. And Pat Narduzzi's Panthers do it again. At least 1 win over a ranked team in 9 of the last 10 years as they win in Tallahassee with a true freshman quarterback. 34-31.
You want this, you got